Morning to you. Welcome to Ideal World and welcome to our 21st birthday celebrations. My name's Shona and I'm so pleased that you're with us this morning. It's an incredible morning. We've got amazing promotions and products for you. Now, did you know part of our celebrations to pass on to you is if you were to pop anything into your basket and check it out, you will automatically be entered into a prize draw. Why don't you have a look at this now?
To celebrate Ideal World's 21st birthday, we're giving away 21 amazing prizes. With over £8,000 worth of prizes, you could win an Osprey London Ambleside leather weekender bag, an E-Life electric Ranger bike, a whole host of pampering beauty products and garden goodies, and one lucky winner will receive a cash prize of a whopping £3,000. Simply order anything during our amazing birthday event for your chance to win. Winners will be announced daily, and for full T's and C's, visit our website.
I'm fuming. I'm not allowed to enter. I want that Osprey bag. That is amazing. Quite incredible. Now, talking about amazing, we've got a really brilliant promotion for you on a pillow that is life-changing. It's not often that you can say that a pillow is life-changing, but I can say that about this one because that's why it was invented in the first place. It was invented by a gentleman to actually help his daughter get over a tragic accident. I'm not going to steal anybody's thunder. I'm going to let our lovely Alex, that I'm going to introduce you to, tell you the full story. But I want to show you the details that we've got for the suspension pillow here. You're getting a mixed pack. This is a brand new bundle that we haven't had before. So this is a medium soft and a medium firm that you're getting in there. So you get one of each. Same technology happens inside. Don't worry, let's address the elephant in the room. You do not have purple crosses on your pillow. That is just so that we can show how they work. Your pillows look like the ones at the back, but this is the technology, and it's exactly the same whether you go for your medium soft or your medium firm. But you're going to get one of each, so you can decide which one's right for you and give the other half the other one. Joking. On this incredible introductory price of £29.99, and you've got 4 interest-free flexible payments on that, just £7.50 to get that home. And of course, it's a birthday celebration, so completely free P and P. It's a blockbuster though, and you know this is flying already. It's only 10:30.
It's totally wicked fun with Ideal World's 21st birthday, where we've lined up some amazing blockbusters, including the fabulous GX pillow. GX suspension pillows have integral vented ends to keep you and the pillow cool, and patented internal ties designed to pull the pillow up and gently cradle the head and neck. Available in a choice of medium soft or medium firm, unlock a good night's sleep and get your pair of GX suspension pillows at idealworld.tv. And as it's our 21st birthday, this amazing offer gets better with free P&P. You can spread the cost with interest-free FlexiPay. So get yours now before this time-limited offer runs out. GX pillows with another brilliant birthday blockbuster.
Well, I'm not here on my own. We have the brand-aligned, shell-suited Alex with us.
I thought I would go with the purple shell suit to match the pillow, Shona.
Absolutely perfect. I am loving your work.
And
Absolutely
I'm loving
your work.
everything here. The 80s. It looks fantastic, doesn't it?
Absolutely brilliant, Alex. So we know that we both love these pillows. They really are such an innovation. But we're talking about, we're talking about that's the technology that's inside your pillow there. But this was born out of quite a tragic story, wasn't it?
It was. It really is. It's kind of a nightmare, if you like, that turns into the perfect fairy tale. And what I love about GX as a whole is this wasn't invented for profit. This wasn't a man who's been developing pillows whatsoever. It's a fascinating story. So the reason why all this came about, and as Shona said, I'll come into the crosses in a minute and explain what they're about. This isn't how your pillows are going to turn up. This is a cross section. But it was an inventor, a chap by the name of Alex Miles, that invented these, and he was a furniture maker, he was a cabinet maker. That's what he'd done all of his life. He was coming to, if you like, the end of his working life and looking forward to retirement. And as a father, he got the call that none of us can even imagine, early hours of the morning, to say that his daughter, Georgia, unfortunately, who was at university at the time, had been in an accident, had been in a car accident. She'd been knocked down as a pedestrian, and she was very, very poorly. Now, when we say poorly, I think a lot of people will know now. I often talk about my wife. My wife is a paramedic, so she's often going out to awful situations. Well, Georgia was so badly injured that they needed to send an air ambulance to get her. She was in a coma, took her to hospital, and she was in bed for a year trying to recover from her injuries. So for Alex, just awful. Couldn't imagine what it must feel like.
Well, no, I mean, you wouldn't wish that on your worst enemy, would you?
And also just the feeling of helplessness, because when we say she was in bed for a year, even when we talk about this show, and I think we take it almost for granted.
No, I mean, she was living in bed, she was rehabbing in bed, she was obviously needing to rest and sleep and rehabilitate, but her physio, everything was happening in that one place.
Absolutely, and the one thing that she couldn't do was get comfortable, and that is what she said to her dad, Alex, because he was pulling his hair out, just, you know, what can I do to help you? And she said, well, can you help me get comfortable? I can't get comfortable with any of the pillows that I'm on here. So Alex went literally all over the country. He went down to Harrods. I think he spent £170, didn't he, on one pillow to try and make it nice and comfortable.
Absolutely.
He went to the local store and spent a couple of pounds on it. It didn't matter what the pillow was, it was just trying to find something to keep her comfortable, because the problem that she had was every pillow that she lay on would go flat.
Yes.
It lost its oomph, if you like. But that is what pillows do ever since they've been invented. 2,000 years ago, a pillow is essentially a sack full of stuffing, and when we lay our heads on it, the middle just kind of goes to the sides already. And that was the problem Alex found. It didn't matter what was inside, whether it was the most expensive feather or down, or whether it was your synthetic.
Or hollow fibre.
Hollow fibre, it didn't matter.
So all pillows do that. I mean, that ostensibly a pillow is a sack with some filling in it, and of course that filling has got air in it, and as you lie on it, the weight of your head and your shoulders and your neck pushes the air out, and as Alex says, you end up lying on something that's completely flat, unless you have someone who comes up with patented technology and builds it in to their pillow.
And this is what I love. That's when suddenly, ding, the light bulb goes, because Alex is looking at pillows. He actually ripped open a few pillows, didn't he, to see why isn't this working, and thought, well, how can I create a pillow that doesn't do that? How can I make it better? And he was inspired by his house, the ties, the construction ties that hold up from the lintel to the roof.
Yeah, we often see them, don't we? We're walking through a country village or something, and you see those big metal ties on the outside, and they are tying beams.
Absolutely.
So they're actually holding the walls up. So it's the same theory in this pillow.
As a suspension bridge as well, with the way the ties, and this is what he's designed. So what he's done, this is simple. You can see on the screens here, he's created these cotton ties, these purple X's, and we'll come into these in a second, but these are slightly shorter than the width of the pillow itself.
Okay.
So they are stitched into the top of the pillow, but it means it braces the pillow, so that as you put pressure on the pillow, it counters that pressure, and it pulls the pillow up, and it pulls the pillow in. But it means that the filling, crucially, in the pillow can never spill to the edges. It always stays in the same place, so the pillow will effectively bounce back to the original position. So for Georgia, it's amazing. You're not suddenly waking up and having to pump up the pillow again, because it reinflates itself.
Well, this was the thing, you know, you and I, hopefully, we can plump our pillows up. We shouldn't have to. We need a pillow that we don't get our sleep disturbed and have to wake up and plump the pillow, because that's taking you out of your good sleep. But Georgia didn't have that opportunity. She didn't have the strength to even plump her pillow up. She couldn't turn her body to actually plump that pillow up. So it was even more imperative, and that's what Alex Knowles means about Alex Miles creating this out of necessity. Now, we've talked about, obviously, the technology, the patented ties, and it's quite a global patent, isn't it? Nobody can do anything like it. But also the filling inside the pillow is very different too.
Absolutely. So Alex has designed literally everything. This is a completely new pillow. It's not even a pillow, because it's completely different, as you said, Shona. This is patented technology. He has inside here something called polycos filling, which is, when he was working on the struts and trying to make this as comfortable as possible, two things were really important for Alex. And again, looking at this this for Georgia and then for everybody else at home once he was going into pillows. One was support and one was comfort. So he tinkered around for about 6 months with the filling and found the first trial that he had, there was too much support in there, so he took it out, blended again. Then it was a bit too much comfort, but not enough support.
Yes.
So eventually he came across the perfect formula, but before he'd done that, he'd already got the pillow blowing machine all ready to go. And these things cost thousands of pounds. So he's got his new formula, he's got the perfect pillow, he's ready to go. He fills it into the pillow blowing machine, and lo and behold, it clogs it up. It doesn't work because he's changed around with the filling so much. But this man is such a genius. That doesn't stop him. He decides, you know what? I've invented the pillow. I'll invent another pillow blowing machine.
I'll make my own machine.
And he built his own machine to blow the pillows as well. It's an incredible story, but it truly is a pillow like none other. I sleep on these. These are the pillows that I use. The references, the referrals that you'll see for these pillows are just amazing.
Yeah, I bought at the beginning of everything, beginning of lockdown, a friend of mine was, she got COVID very early on. She was really poorly and she was obviously stuck in bed. And I sent her these pillows because she was saying, I'm, you know, tossing and turning and I just need to sleep. I just need to get better. Sent her these and I immediately got that. Oh, Shona, thank you so much. They're the most amazing pillows. And you will hear that time and time and time again. It just make me wonder what it is that we are all sleeping on at the moment. What is it that we have decided to put our heads on at night if it isn't going to give us the comfort and support that we need to get a good night's sleep? Well, to kind of investigate that, on a previous show, pre-COVID and pre-social distancing, Alex Miles, the inventor, was actually here in the studio, and he was with Dan, our lovely presenter, and they're having a little comparison of different types of pillows.
I haven't laid on one yet.
Oh, you've got to. I mean, it's quite different.
But I would like to. Oh!
So if you come across
I'll go over here. Thank you ever so much.
This is now going to cradle your head.
Oh, I haven't even...
And we haven't gotten to the ventilation yet either. We'll go into the ventilation in a minute.
I expected to hit the mattress.
Now, as you move in the night, effectively there's a nice little organza strip here, which is like a bellows. So air is coming in and out of your pillow as you move in the night. But effectively, it's cradling your head.
That is incredible.
The pillow hasn't spread this way and flattened down. It's coming up and support. It's like a balance.
I'll tell you what, wait there, because I'm going to replace this with this one. And I'm just thinking, because I was talking to you, you can still see my face, for example, through there. If I go on this...
Right, it's just flattened. It's running away from you. It's flattening down straight away. We've lost you.
What's all this doing?
We've lost you.
I'm not exaggerating it. I'm not trying to be funny. It's just purely... And now when I get home, I'm like, right, Alex, I want to plump that up.
Well, this is the great difference. I mean, effectively, these sort of pillows, and we've all got plenty of them, all it's doing is making it a bit softer for you to sleep on a mattress. It's not supporting you, really. It's just something...
Bring it back. Here we go.
I mean, this is delivering comfort and support now in a completely different way. It's cradling your head now. It's like a balance.
Yeah.
As you move, the pillow will move with you.
I'm trying to do the exact same thing, just lay myself down, but my face hasn't disappeared, Alex. My face hasn't
And the pillow, as your head comes off, the pillow's coming back up after you.
Yeah. And if I sleep on my...
And we ask every night, you just turn it over, because it replumps itself, effectively. Turn it over every night.
Oh, I'll lie on my back, is that all right?
Yeah.
I mean, I've got packs and things on my back, which will all probably stop working now, but... Oh. Wow.
This you know, it's how do you describe this, really? Well, it's quite difficult, because it's a pillow. But this is a pillow, we can say, works completely differently.
Just to compare that again, just to our matey here, which is, it looks a full pillow, don't get me wrong.
And then this is a duck and feather. But that's just collapsing upon you.
Then I feel like I want to...
Exactly, you want to pillow punch it or wrap it under.
Yeah.
Put your arm underneath. This is what we all do when we've got these kind of pillows.
So from that, I've got to go back.
And the interesting thing is
you've got one. We've got plenty for us, we're fine.
Is that all this adds up to a disturbed sleep, because you're waking up. You'd be surprised, actually, how many times you wake up in a night.
Oh,
you're waking up maybe 7 or 8 times, punching the pillow around, getting back comfortable, half asleep, but you're not getting a full good night's restful sleep.
I'm just resting my heavy old brain, which is dead small, just at the end of the day, Alex, so shattered from everything I'm doing.
Well, The other, when you feel comfortable, you go off to sleep quicker.
Yes, there I can see how much more slumped into the cushion pillow am I. That's the GX you're looking at right there. And you can see my head isn't too upright. It's not like my chin is on my neck. That is extraordinary. That is extraordinary.
No, it is. It really is. But the other great thing now that we've got with our pillow, because my mother, my sisters and friends, lady friends, would say, I'm so hot in the night.
Yeah?
My pillow. So I thought, we have now got, well, I don't know if we can get it closer.
Oh, yeah, hold nice and still. We'll get up over to here.
Well, we've got an organza strip. I don't know if they can see that.
They're on the way.
They're on the way. OK, we've got an organza, a breathing strip, right across the pillow there. Now, what this allows us to do, effectively, as you move in the night...
Oh, lovely.
The pillow is like a bellows.
Oh, I thought I've got my own fanboy.
So
just at the side of me there.
So every time you move, when you move, we all move in the night, effectively the pillow is doing this. You've got air coming in and out to your pillow.
Yeah.
And it does keep the pillow cooler.
It is a brilliant, brilliant pillow, and you've obviously got to see the inventor there on that little bit of film. Now, of course, you're getting 2 pillows home today for £7.50, free P&P. Now, we've got 2 different pillows that we're giving you here. We're giving you the medium soft and the medium firm. Now, Alex, I wonder if you could take us through. We shouldn't overthink it too much, should we, the difference?
No, I wouldn't even overthink it at all. So I can tell you, because I've got a couple of friends of mine that I was speaking to last night, Paul and Chrissy, that are watching today and buying the pillows, because they were saying when they've seen it before, yeah, but I sleep on a firmer pillow and, you know, my partner sleeps on a softer one. With these, don't overcomplicate it. As 20% more polycos, that filling that we were talking about in the medium firm. That is it. So, as we say, if you prefer a slightly firmer pillow, then obviously go with the with the medium firm. If you normally go with a softer one, go with the medium soft, because you would only sleep on one of these, wouldn't you, Shona?
Yes, absolutely. And of course, the thing is, the technology, the suspension part doesn't change whether you're in the medium soft or the medium firm. So the support, the cradling, they make sure that the filling doesn't move to the outside parts of your pillow. None of that changes. It's just really the loft.
Yeah.
It's just the difference in the loft is 20% difference. So, you know, mix and match. You can try it at home and decide which one that you like. Now, we do have the individuals on our lowest ever price. So let's just show you the item numbers for your medium soft. They're on our lowest ever price at £19.99 for an individual there. 509585. Or we also have the medium firm, and that is also £19.99, and that is 509586. So you could also maybe buy an additional one to that. Of course, that would just be an additional £5 in your flexi basket. So you get 3 pillows home for £12.50. Now, Alex Miles mentioned at the end of that little film there about the breathability of this pillow, because that's another thing that could wake people up at night, couldn't it?
Absolutely.
We find ourselves turning our pillows.
Everything's been considered with this pillow. This is what I love. We've talked about, obviously, the suspension and how it's going to give you that loft and cradle, the head and the polycos inside. It's going to keep you nice and comfortable. Now let's talk about the breathability, because this is hugely important as well, because 1 degree up or down in how we sleep, temperature at night, can give us a disturbed night's sleep, and Alex has recognised that and looked into how to fix it. And it's a very, very simple but just unique way of doing it. The entire width of the pillow that you can see here has a built-in organza strip. Let me just open this up for you can see. So it operates, Shona, a little bit like bellows, so you can see that. Now this little mesh here allows the air to flow through the pillow. So if I squeeze with my elbow, squeezing it almost like bagpipes, for example, let's just pretend my head, that's my head, and I'm sleeping like that. If I'm in that position for a few hours, obviously I'm going to be hot and the heat's going to transfer into the pillow. But as I move my head, because of the way those ties, those internal ties work, it draws in the cool air, but expels the hot air coming out of here as well, which keeps you obviously nice and cool and regulates the whole of the pillow to keep you nice and cool. Now, the best way I can show that, and I think I said to you before, didn't I? I did this on my children. I said to them, look at this, it's great, kids. Look how much air that comes out of the organza strip. And of course they were saying, but Dad, you haven't got any hair, and especially now I've got a headband on, I'm not going to be able to see what's going on. So my daughter Kayla suggested to me that I use a balloon to show just how much air. So well done, Kay. This is A in science for her. But
oh, look
there
at
you
that.
go. I don't need to do much more than that. Let me show that again. So, so I'm not putting very much pressure on here at all, but just to show you, imagine we were saying about when you're breathing on here, sorry, when you're lying on here, that is the power. And even from here, you can see how much airflow
and it is just the micro movements that you would make just from breathing would be enough to do that. And of course, the cover is cotton as well, so that's breathable.
So all of this lovely and soft. This is 100% cotton here, all the way surrounding. So lovely and comfortable, nice and breathable. And again, if I may, the other thing that I love about this brand, it is completely British. And when I say completely British, everything. The cotton here is cut in Cheshire. It goes to a factory in Manchester where the internal ties are made, and then all of that is transferred down to the factory in Pontyclun, which is about 10 miles south of Cardiff, where everything's put together, all hand stitched as well. Even the packaging, even the little bits of paper in the inside that says GX Pillow and everything, that's made down literally just down the road in Pontypridd in a factory there, because for Alex Miles, the inventor, it was hugely important that he kept everything UK based, everything British.
It really is absolutely fantastic that you've got a British brand, a British success story born out of tragedy, something that was, you know, you would never wish or you would never dream that was going to happen to you. But out of that, Alex Miles managed to invent something that can help absolutely everybody. Because what we tend to forget about, I think, when we sleep, we were talking about it on the Dawn Mayer show before, we were talking about the fact that we underestimate sleep anyway, just as a nation, but we also forget about parts of our body. You know, we lie down and we think, right, I've got a nice comfortable mattress, maybe I invested in a Dawn Mayer and that's fantastic, and I feel great about that. But what about my neck? What about my head? If that isn't kept perfectly aligned and still all the night through, if I have to wake up to plump my pillow to get some support, I've come out of the deep sleep. If I have to wake up to turn my pillow over to get a cool spot, I've come out of my deep healing sleep. Lots of reasons why you might not be getting a good night's sleep. And what a quick and easy and really inexpensive way to see if you can get a better night's sleep. Just £7.50. Free P&P, because it is the middle of our 21st birthday extravaganza. Get these home and actually try them and see how you feel. Of course, you've got your 14-day money-back guarantee as well. 509585 is your item number for the single pillow. But we do have your twin pack. Now, with your twin pack, you get a medium soft and you get a medium firm. £29.99, that's where I got my £7.50. But of course, if you did put an additional single pillow in, you would be another £5, so that would be £12.50. You get 3 pillows home today, all free P&P. 844, there's the item number, 844391. Very, very busy morning. I'm not surprised it's our first morning of the birthday. You're all tuned in to see these incredible deals that we've got and all of these things that we can pass on to you. Don't forget, if you put anything into your basket and you check it out, you'll be entered into our prize draw. But don't miss out on this amazing deal from the GX suspension pillow.
It's totally wicked fun with Ideal World's 21st birthday, where we've lined up some amazing blockbusters, including the fabulous GX pillow. GX suspension pillows have integral vented ends to keep you and the pillow cool, and patented internal ties designed to pull the pillow up and gently cradle the head and neck. Available in a choice of medium soft or medium firm, unlock a good night's sleep and get your pair of GX suspension pillows at idealworld.tv. And as it's our 21st birthday, this amazing offer gets better with free P&P. You can spread the cost with interest-free FlexiPay. So get yours now before this time-limited offer runs out. GX pillows with another brilliant birthday blockbuster.
Oh, it really is. I mean, we have got the most amazing deals. Please do go to the website, allthews.idealworld.tv, because there are incredible promotions for you to enjoy. And, of course, free PP right across the board, because that is our gift to you, as well as the fantastic deals. Now, let's go back a little bit to basics, if we can, because maybe people have just joined us. Yeah. Maybe they're sitting down for their morning 11's coffee. And this is obviously a very, very clever design here, and it's patented, isn't it? So unless you've already got a GX suspension pillow, You're not going to be sleeping on anything like this.
You're not going to be sleeping on anything like this. And this is what I really want to delve into as well, Shona, because it's the technology that goes into this. And I say technology, when you see what Alex has done, you're going to sit there and think, I certainly think, why didn't I think of that?
It's so simple.
It's so simple. But it's hugely effective. For me, personally, it is like, almost you couldn't call it a pillow, because it's completely different to any other pillow that I've slept on. And the reason why is because of these internal ties. The first thing I want to point out straight away, this is hugely important, you're not going to see these at home. This is a cross section.
Oh!
I know. I mean, they look great, but we've taken the pillow, we've sliced it in half. Even the ones that you get at home anyway, these will be white. They're cotton as well, so they're super soft. So I always say you won't see them, but you you will feel the benefits that you get from them.
Absolutely will, yeah.
And it's so clever how it works. These ties, these pieces of cotton, if you like, all they are is they're slightly shorter than the actual width of the pillow itself. So they're stitched into the pillow and the pillow's ends, as you can see up here. But what that means is it braces the pillow so that the pillow, it can't flatten if it tries, because it will always pull it back. So if you imagine your head in the middle, you put pressure on that pillow, these ties will mean that the pillow will pull itself up and they will pull itself in. So it will always cradle your head. There's nowhere for the filling to go, first of all. It has to, if you like, support your head. And crucially as well, as you said, Shona, because I don't think we focus on this enough, your neck as well, which gives you that spinal alignment.
So important. I think most of us do actually forget about our necks, you know, but if it's not in the right position, if it's too high, your pillow, or too low, it can pull.
Yeah.
It can actually even cause snoring.
And you wake up suddenly with, you know, with a stiff neck
or sore throat because your mouth's been thrown open because your neck's been restricted in a different way. This is such a clever design. I just wondered if we could just mention the fact that this is not just here, it's a UK brand, but Alex did receive a pretty incredible phone call, didn't he?
And just amazing, as we were saying, we're talking about somebody here as well that has invented this for his daughter. He doesn't care about you or me at this point. He's just creating something to make his daughter comfortable, and then it starts to snowball and becomes more and more popular. His family wants some, his friends want some, friends of friends, and suddenly it starts growing in the UK, and you think, well, that would be it. But no, it carried on to the point where he had a phone call from America, from a gentleman in America, and Alex thought it was a wind-up. He thought
he was on candid camera.
Yeah,
he did, genuinely.
And when you hear the conversation, you'll know why, because he had an American chap saying that they were from the biggest retailer in America and asked him if he could do 3 million pillows, put in an order for 3 million pillows. Now, to put that into perspective, this factory we're talking about in Pontyclun, it has 18 staff. It would take him just over 5 years to make 3 million pillows. So he's going on with the conversation, going, yeah, right, you know, 3 million pillows. But the guy kept saying to him, yeah, we want them in 2,600 stores all the way across America. The penny soon dropped, and he thought, hang on a minute,
this is a real phone call,
And flew over to America. They've done a licensing deal over there as well, and they are now in, I think it's now over 3,000 stores across America.
It's extraordinary.
So it's literally taking everybody by storm.
It is a huge success story, but nothing would be that successful if it didn't work, and that's what it all comes down to. So first of all, we've got those ties. That is something very innovative. You'll never have slept on anything like that. Then we have this filling, this polycos filling, that Alex has invented himself. Again, it took him 6 months to come up with a different blend that would give both comfort and support. And what I love about him, he's very open. He's like, first one I did was awful, didn't work. It was too firm, you know, didn't give enough comfort. Second one I did, we went the opposite way, you know, it was too supportive, but it wasn't very comfortable. So finally they came up with their own perfect blend, so that it all works together in tandem. You suddenly have the support here of these internal ties. You've got this wonderful supportive but lovely soft filling there as well that's going to keep you nice and comfortable. You've got this breathable 100% cotton shell on the outside, which is also great because it feels fantastic, and you've got that organza strip that we spoke about running down the side to allow the temperature to keep regulated. Could you show us that organza
Yeah, absolutely,
strip?
I can do. So again, these are just the little things that I love about GX Pillow, because it's not just a pillow, it's not just a man that's taken a bit of cotton, stuck it together, put a filling in, and away you go.
Yeah.
He's thought about everything in here, because this running down the entire length of the pillow down here, this is your organza strip, Shona. So this is you can see it's probably a good inch the mesh that you've got here. Now, this just allows the pillow to breathe. So when we put pressure onto it, it operates like bellows. So if we've got a hot neck or a hot head, obviously that heat has to go somewhere. It is going to be transferred into the pillow. But as you turn in the night and you move your head, because those internal ties pull everything back up together, it means that hot air is transferred out and the cooler air is drawn in. And I've got a demonstration to show you here.
I love this.
Because it just goes to show with a balloon, and you don't need very much effort whatsoever. And you can see
Absolutely,
just how much it moves the balloon,
air is
how much
coming
air
out
can
of
be
that.
flowing through here.
Such a clever thing, isn't it? So whatever your issue is with getting a good night's sleep, whether it's tossing and turning because you're too hot, because you're not comfortable, you're not supported enough, all of those have been given a solution inside this amazing pillow. Now, loads of you do write to us and tell us how you're getting on with your GX. It's great to hear from you. Billy wrote and said, for me, the moment I rested my head on this pillow, it felt a different experience. Thank you for bringing this product. I am spreading the word, so am I. Very, very clever technology all built into this. Now, Izzy wanted to share with us her experience. Now, Izzy, I think this says it all. I cannot believe that after 40 years, I have finally found the best pillow ever. You move and it goes with you. It simply stays put and it is so comfy. Fabulous. I must buy more for the hubby in the spare room. Well, now's your time, Izzy, while we've got this amazing deal. Now, we've also got one from Maggie here who wanted to share her experience. And Maggie says, my hubby wasn't sleeping well. I bought this pillow. What a difference. A good night's sleep every night since we bought it. I'm going to get some more. The best pillow ever. Now, obviously, you've heard from people at home, you've heard from us, you've heard from me, you've heard from Alex, you've heard from the inventor on that little bit of film a little bit earlier on. But actually, you're the best judge, and you do have a 14-day money-back guarantee. Now, it is super busy. I don't want you to miss out on this deal because it is an incredibly low price for two of these, well, technical wonders, really, that you're getting in your GX suspension pillows. Do check out your baskets, but while you're doing that, let's enjoy a little bit of birthday.
Celebrate our 21st birthday in sizzling 80s style. It's totally wicked fun.
It's not just totally wicked fun, it's amazing. We have got the most incredible deals for you, amazing brands, amazing promotions, and we've also got free P&P over thousands and thousands of lines. If you go onto the website, allthews.idealworld.tv, you can see all of these things that we've got for you. You can't see all of them, that's just a banner. There are literally thousands. Just have a little delve in there. Remember, you've got nothing to lose at the moment. It's a perfect time to try out things that you might have been going, oh, will I, won't I? Tell you what, that BioLite fire pit, I want one. Could you leave one? Could you make sure you don't buy them all out? I definitely want one. I'm going to have to be quick, and you're going to have to be quick. Your zhuzh, sun's coming soon. That's my favourite. That's the best of both worlds, where you get a self-tan and you get your tan accelerator. We've got Regatta Fashion. We've got your T-Felt Opti Grill. Oh, the Derma wand is back in stock. Make sure you get onto that website and have a good old scroll through. We've got watches, we've got lovely gifts for people if you want to stock up at this time as well. And then, of course, we've got our GX. Now, talking about, you know, the GX and the story, I just wondered whether, I mean, obviously we know this, but I just wondered whether, Alex, you might tell us what the GX and the stands for, because it sounds quite technical.
It does, doesn't it? When I first started working with GX 6 or 7 months ago, that was my biggest fear. I was thinking, oh no, I'm not very good at kind of science and things like that, because it sounds so futuristic. I thought there'd be kind of atoms and things to explain why it came to that formula of the X, etc.
Did you think it was like a chemical symbol?
I really did. That's what I thought it was. So I was like, oh no, I'm not very good at chemistry. And then I found out the reason behind it, and it's fantastic. So we're talking about Alex's daughter. I don't know if I mentioned, but her name is Georgia.
Yeah.
And obviously she was in bed for a long, long time, as we know. People would send her cards, well wishes, and she would obviously send back little thank you cards. And at the bottom of these cards, and especially to her dad Alex, she would sign it with a G, obviously for initial, and a kiss.
Oh.
And that is where the name GX came from.
And I think actually that sums up the entire brand, because this brand is born out of love. It's born out of a father's love and desperation to make sure that his beautiful daughter got better quicker. And the way that she was going to get better quicker was, while she was in bed, she was going to be more comfortable. She was going to be more supported. She couldn't get comfortable, so she asked her dad to sort that out for her. And from that, he invented the GX
Absolutely.
suspension.
And I think it's really important. Sometimes I forget to say this as well. I think it's really important as well to let people know that she made a full recovery.
Yeah.
She's absolutely fine. I think it was last October she had a baby Amelia, because now Alex, now that he is this pillow mogul and he's in so much demand, he's in the factory 24/7 in Pontyclun making more and more pillows and looking at different products and things. But I have been told reliably that when his granddaughter, when Amelia comes to visit, that is it. Tools are down, factory's shut, and he spends time with the family as well.
I bet you don't get those opportunities all the time, do you? You want to make sure that you get that family time.
Well, it is the family aspect as well. Again, apologies, Shona, for interrupting, but for me this is hugely important as well, because they're one of the companies throughout the whole of the pandemic that actually grew and increased their workforce. Now, the reason why they did that as well wasn't because obviously the demand of pillows, that was normal, but Alex also recognised obviously everything that was going on and started making face masks for the NHS as well.
Brilliant.
And I think that's really important just to recognise, you know.
Yeah, absolutely, and it's often the story that we do here with the UK brands, that lots of factories were doing that. I know ProSkins, another one of the big brands that we have here, they did exactly that as well. Started making PPE for the NHS too, and they really are an incredible brand. And you're backed up by this amazing pillow that you know that you are going to get something super special, innovative, something that you've never slept on before, because it is patented, so no one can actually take anything from those ties. They can't even, it's quite a broad patent, whereas you can't even do something similar. So unless you're sleeping on a GX suspension, you are never going to sleep on anything like this. I think it's such a brilliant thing, and it's a perfect time for you to try it. While we got free P&P, you have absolutely nothing to lose. So if you do go for your twin pack there, to have your medium soft and your medium firm, just £7.50 to get that home, 844391. Now, if you want to get your individuals, they're £19.99. You can do your medium soft 509585. That is our lowest ever price there. Or your medium firm is 509586. Same price, £19.99. The only difference in them, same technology, same ties. The only difference is 20% more of that polycos filling. Now, all of that is designed, the whole thing, the whole kit and caboodle, inside and out, is designed to comfort you and look after you all night long. So now, Alex, we've talked about inside the pillow, we've talked about the technology, we've talked about the polycos. People might be slightly concerned, though, that the polycos has a synthetic element to it. Does that mean they're going to get too hot at night?
No, they're not. And I can, let me take you through the outside. I'll just change it, because as we said, this, by the way, this is a cross-section. You're not going to be getting a pillow that looks like that. This is what you're going to be getting at home. You've got that 100% cotton shell on the outside there as well.
So that's breathable.
But that's breathable, first of all. But the strip, the organza strip that's been designed, that's been put into the side, all the way down here, in the pillow allows it to breathe. Now this is brilliant because it means that whenever we do lie on it, and perhaps we all emit heat, of course we do, through our heads and through our necks, but obviously if we're in the same position, sleeping well, which is what we're designed to be for a few hours, the heat has to go somewhere, and of course it's going to be going into your pillow. But as you move your head, it draws in the cooler air, yet expels the hot air out as well. So it means that obviously it operates like bellows, like bagpipes, if you like, so that the air is constantly being flowed. And because it runs all the way down the entire width here of the pillow, the whole of the pillow is going to be temperature regulated as well. That temperature is going to be running around there, which is just brilliant. For me, Shona, just quickly, if I may, I know we spoke about the testimonials, and that is where I certainly push people to go and read. We all give our own testimonials.
Absolutely, yeah.
I'm very, very fortunate here at Ideal World. I get lots of different pillows to talk about, lots of different fantastic pillows. And of course, I can't sleep on every pillow, so I'm not going to sit there and say I sleep on every pillow. This is the pillow that I choose every night to sleep with, because it's different, because of how these internal ties cradle you and support you, and because there isn't another pillow out there like it. There really isn't.
No, there really genuinely isn't, because it has a global patent. You know, when we first started to do these pillows, the patent was pending, but now the global patent is there, so that means that even if you were to buy a pillow in the US, you would never be able to buy anything like it unless it's the GX suspension. And we heard earlier in the programme that the success of the GX suspension is so international now that it's sold in over 3,000 stores out in the US as well. It's super busy. I don't want you to miss out on this, because it is an incredible deal, this. And if you think about what you're sleeping on at the moment, if it resonates with you, if you are waking up in the middle of the night to plump your pillow up, or what Alex was just talking about a minute ago, where maybe the back of your neck's getting a little bit wet, maybe you're waking up in the morning and your hair is damp around your neckline, that's because something's trapping that heat in. Maybe you're sleeping on hollow fibre, maybe you're sleeping on a solid foam pillow, and that might be very hot around the back of your neck. Have a little think about how you wake up. Are you giving your neck a wee stretch in the morning, or are you just feeling great? If you're feeling great, well done, you found yourself the right pillow already. But if there's any little element there where you may be waking up in the morning and you're thinking, I still feel tired, I still feel achy, maybe a very simple solution would be to change your pillow. And there is no better time, is there, when we've got free P&P and you've got a 14-day money-back guarantee. Get these home and try them. Please don't miss out on this deal. £7.50 to get those two beautiful pillows home. Oh, Alex, thank you so much. It's always such a pleasure to have you.
Love working with you. I'm going to go and see if I can complete a Rubik's Cube now.
I've forgotten how to do them. I really have forgotten how to do them. I used to be able to do them, but do stay with us. We've got so much more coming up. It's a brilliant celebration. We're passing it on to you. Really great to have your company. See you later.